Hello, YouTube family. We are back with another episode 6. Today, we are feeling very good. I want to touch on really quickly why I am inspired to continue these videos. And I want to give a shout out to my advocates. I asked my advocates to inform me if they think that I am maybe going back to my 2013, 2015 days. All of my advocates are in agreement that your boy Jesse is still here. We're still in here somewhere, right? So that makes me feel very good. I love y'all. It couldn't be possible any of this without you. Next thing is I want to ask 3 questions. Number 1, have you started? I'm gonna call it meditating again. It's simpler. Have you started meditating yet? Please comment yes or no. Question 2. How long should these videos be roughly? 4 to 6 minutes, 10. I've heard a lot of different suggestions. This one here in particular, I have exactly 1 hour until I need to get outside of this truck and step onto this busy ass highway that I'm working next to. I can't tell if you can see it, but yeah, I got to step right outside of this truck, right next to these semis. So I got 1 hour to do that. I'm not gonna take an hour on this video by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, if you could comment, what you guys are more into. But the third question and the most important question of the video: if I told you that I have unlocked the secret to the universe, would you believe me? Yeah, I'd have trouble believing me too. I'm not having you pause the video anymore for your 3 deep breaths. I hope that you know by now you should be doing them. Like, if I'm popping up on your feed, you should be doing those 3 deep breaths like before you even get in, so you don't have to waste your time pausing the video, right? Alright, so 4 topics today. 4. This might be a little bit longer of a video, not an hour. Topic number 1, reality. And what is reality, right? Reality could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but when you put your belief stamp on what you think reality is, your brain starts making connections, right? What is reality to me? Well, reality to me is basically what I'm taught reality is. I mean, obviously, I see this UPS semi driving by me, speeding. I have a speed limit work zone sign right there. It says 45 miles an hour. He actually wasn't going too fast, but that car there, easily going about 80 miles an hour right now through my work zone where I'm going to be working very soon. Please slow down in work zones. Anyways. Reality they will teach you is a construct of the mind, right? You use your senses to create your reality, right? Light hits an object. The light, I think this is how it works. I'm not a genius. I might be. It hits the object. Your eyes, the light reflects into your eyeballs, your cones and rods, and all the crap that's in your eyeballs. Picks up this light, sends a signal down a nerve into your brain. The brain has to calculate the signal, has to decipher the code that your eye is giving it, and then your brain has to, I guess, push it back, and it's a process. It's a process. Now, this is the same for all your senses, right? Except for the one I can't quite wrap my mind around yet, is that they will tell you that everything is basically a hologram and that nothing is solid objects, right? Like, I can touch this. I feel this steering wheel in front of me. I feel it. So how am I able to, it's brain signals and all that. I get it. So what do I believe about my reality? Many things, but many things are still up in the air to me at this point. At this point. Next topic, reincarnation. What are my thoughts on reincarnation? Well, first of all, I Googled how many religions are there in the world. And I was astonished when, first of all, I asked somebody, the first person I seen right after I Googled this, and I asked them to guess, and they said 72. 72 was it? It might have been. How many if you don't know, how many religions are there in the world? Take a guess, because I'm going to tell you right now that there are over 10,000. Now, a lot of these are denominations. I think I'm denominations, so I'm imagining that's like if Christianity and then like Catholic and Mormon and this and that. So if you take away the denominations of all the just the main branch, the main tree trunk, those are the branches. You have over, I think it was 4,200, over 4,200 religions, right? And there are, I know of at least one or two of them that believe that reincarnation is reality. They believe in this religion that reincarnation is real, okay? What are my thoughts on reincarnation? My thoughts on reincarnation are as such, and I've told this to people, and like for a while I've had this thought about it. And my thought is that I'm 40 years old and I still play video games. I know some of y'all do too, so don't at me, right? And I like that saying, don't at me, right? So, anyways, there's a video game that I've been playing since I was, 11, so like 30 years. I almost religiously buy this game. Every year, it comes out a new one. This game was created by a man named John Madden. John Madden created and got with designers and created a video game about football. And you guys know from video one, if you are watching these in any sort of chronological order, that I love the NFL. So he creates this game. It's super real. It's super fun. I love playing it. In this game, you can create your own player. Okay? And he gives you the ability to change height, weight, speed, power, vision. I like that one. Juke, catch, throw. All these things, you can adjust the setting on it, right? And I kind of looked at reincarnation like that. It would be cool is when you pass, and if reincarnation was real, that you do talk to a creator, right? And they tell you that, and this is also where karma can come in, right? Because based on how good you are in this life is, going in the direction of this religion's belief is how much better you could have it in your next life. So what if a person was really good in this life and passes and now is given the option to recreate a new character, but because you did so good and you won the Super Bowl in this life, now you're a little bit better next year, right? But now, if we get off of football for a second and we're talking real life, now you're talking a lot of attributes that we all have. I mean, height, weight, obviously. Think of all the other things that you could adjust your setting, for certain attributes, right? That you could do. I mean, there's so many. I've already probably touched on reincarnation a little longer than I wanted to, but that's my thoughts. My belief on reincarnation, I think it goes with my overall belief in a way. Okay, I'll put it at that because I want to move on to topic number 3. This one is the multiverse, the theory of a multiverse. Now, when I Google what is the the top number one proof that there is a multiverse, right? And the first thing that comes up is that two gentlemen, I'm not sure on the year, and I'm not sure on their names. I know I suck. It's more encouragement for you guys to go like look it up yourself if you want to know, right? But they found out somehow, not a scientist, I don't know how they do this. I mean, it's like mind-boggling that we are even allowed to do this, right? Found out that a particle, like a subatomic particle, any particle, can be. Hold on, the boss is coming. Everyone, chill out. Check this out. What? I'm making a video. What?
We got to move all these signs today.
At the end of the day?
No.
Right now?
No, when we get done with the closure.
All right.
We got to move them 50 feet so they can clean the shoulder.
Okay. I got you. Apologize for that. Yeah, that's the old man. He taught me a lot about this job. Love that guy. All right. So we were on the multiverse. A particle can be in the same one particle can be in two spots at the same time. How? I don't know. I don't know how they do this. But they found that out, and I choose to believe that these men were smart enough and enough people researched their work, and then I think they won the Nobel Prize. I mean, I believe that that all those steps were taken to validate their findings. I choose to believe in it. I choose to believe it's true. But then it makes my mind wander, and I haven't looked into it this much or that much, so that I don't know like how much I'm already talking about that's possible. Obviously, multiverse, right? But so if a particle can be in two spots at the same time, then it can be in three spots at the same time, and if it can be in three spots at the same time, then it can be in infinite amounts of spots at the same time, the same particle. So if that rings true, let me settle down here. I'm going to settle down by drinking coffee. I mean, you guys are already getting a boss interaction on this video. It's going to be a long video, man. I hope y'all ain't doing shit. Sit back and relax. I need to relax. If a particle can be an infinite amount of spots at the same time, right? Then can't. Okay, I kind of lost it here. If a particle can be in an infinite amount of spots at the same time, me and you are made of particles. Are made of some of these particles, right? So that's possible that me and you can be like in multiple infinite amounts of spots, right? Places, different areas, spaces, right? Well, let's look at our universe. Our universe is it's all made up of all these particles, right? The periodic table, everything falls in line somewhere that we know of now. And if these things can be in more than one spot and in infinite spots, and everything in the universe can be everywhere, that means that there's a multiverse, right? That means there are not only several universes, there are infinite amount of universes that we are maybe unaware of. Maybe some of us are. Maybe some of us are aware somehow that they are there. But yeah, I just think that's quite wild to think about. Some would call it unfathomable, right? Is that all I had on that? I believe that's all I had on that for now. So yeah, basically the multiverse says it's like that movie that came out a few years ago. Everything, everywhere, like anything is possible. It's infinite amount of possibilities. Now, one thing that slows me down a little bit is slapping time on top of this theory, which I haven't looked into. Maybe I'll learn a little more, but this is what I know today for this video, okay? The fourth and final topic is the flower of life. The flower of life is a symbol that has been found in many different regions of Earth that date back thousands and thousands of years. And carbon dating, that's a whole nother you know, we believe, like, they believe thousands of years. Some people believe more than that, right? We don't know. I don't know. Size limit reached. New video started. Okay, so I think we're still good. The flower of life. Well, we find this pattern, and we've deciphered, translations that say once you figure out the flower of life, that you figure out the universe, right? And many smart men over the history of our history have studied this symbol. And you know what? I think I want to save the flower of life for another. I think the flower of life deserves more time. I'm at 16 minutes. I got to chop these two videos together. We're going to conclude this thing. We are going to conclude this thing with, I'm glad you guys watched again, and I hope that you guys I really want to have a great day. I believe that today's going to be a good day, and I love you guys, and we'll see you next time.